feeling when your room is clean, the furniture is fine, everything is okay, but somehow it still looks flat, like it's missing a personality? Most of the time, it's not the decor, it's the wall. A painted wall can change the entire vibe of a space faster than buying new stuff, and you don't need to be an artist to pull it off. Today, I'm going to give you wall painting design ideas, from quick upgrades you can finish in an afternoon to feature walls that look like you hired a designer. And I'm keeping everything practical. Clean shapes, easy patterns, and finishes that look expensive without costing expensive. Let's start with the easiest wins, ideas that take one wall from blank to intentional with almost no effort. First, the painted arch. This one is legendary for a reason. Paint a large arch shape behind your bed, sofa, or a reading chair, and suddenly that area feels framed, like you built a custom headboard or a cozy nook. It instantly adds structure without adding clutter, and it works in small rooms because it doesn't take up any physical space. Even if you do a simple half arch or a soft rounded rectangle, the effect is the same. Your room looks styled. Next, the half wall, sometimes called a dado line. You paint the bottom portion of the wall a deeper tone and keep the top light. It's simple, it's timeless, and it makes the room feel put together.
This style is perfect for hallways, dining areas, and bedrooms because it adds contrast without overwhelming the space. And it has a secret superpower. It can make a room feel taller and cleaner, especially if your top color is bright and airy. Third, a single bold stripe. One vertical stripe from floor to ceiling can completely modernize a wall. It's minimal, but it feels intentional, like a design decision instead of, we just painted a wall. You can place the stripe behind a TV, behind a desk, or off-center behind a bed. It's also great if you want something different without committing to a full mural. Another quick one that looks surprisingly expensive, the corner wrap. Paint one wall, then extend that color just a little onto the adjacent wall, like 30 to 60 centimeters. It adds depth and makes the room feel more architectural. It's a small move, but it creates that designer trick effect where people can't explain why the room looks better, they just know it does. Now let's talk patterns. Patterns can look intimidating, but there are options that are actually tape-friendly and beginner-proof. One of the cleanest looks is geometric color blocking. Think 2 to 4 large shapes, rectangles, angles, or soft-edged blocks built around your furniture layout. You can create a color block behind a console, behind a desk, or behind a sofa to make that zone feel like a featured area. The key here is scale. Bigger shapes look more modern and intentional.
Tiny shapes can start looking busy. If you want something dynamic, try a diagonal split. Divide the wall diagonally, light on one side, deeper on the other. This adds motion and energy, especially in narrow rooms. It's great for creative spaces, teen bedrooms, and modern living rooms. And it turns an otherwise plain wall into a statement without needing any decoration. For something trendy but still subtle, go for a muted checkerboard. The trick is to use 2 close shades, like warm beige and soft greige, so the pattern feels textured, not loud. This works incredibly well in studios, entryways, and bedrooms with minimal furniture, because the wall becomes the visual interest without stealing attention from everything else. If you want playful but still tasteful, scallops or half-circle patterns are a great option. Repeating soft arches along the bottom half of a wall can make a room feel cozy and cheerful. It's especially popular for kids' rooms, but it also works in a reading corner or a creative workspace if you keep the colors calm. Now we're stepping into feature wall territory, the wow category. These are the walls that make people think you hired help. Abstract murals are one of the most forgiving styles because they're not supposed to be perfect. Big organic shapes, layered blobs, and confident brushstrokes can look like modern art when you keep the palette controlled. Choose a neutral base, then add one accent color, and maybe one supporting tone. The secret is restraint.
The fewer colors you use, the more expensive it looks. If you prefer something clean and elegant, line art murals are beautiful. A single continuous line drawing, faces, flowers, or simple silhouettes, feels minimal but artistic. It turns your wall into a gallery piece without being loud. And because it's mostly negative space, it works even in small rooms. Another classic that always looks good is oversized botanical silhouettes. Instead of painting many tiny leaves, you paint just a few large ones. Big stems, large leaf shapes, simple shadows. It brings nature into the space in a calm way, and it pairs perfectly with warm lighting and natural textures like wood and linen. Now let's talk about texture, because texture is what makes a wall look truly high-end. A limewash or cloud wash finish gives you that soft, slightly mottled texture that changes with the light. It's one of the fastest ways to get a premium boutique hotel look. When sunlight hits it from the side, the wall looks alive. Subtle movement, soft depth, no harsh pattern. If you like a modern industrial vibe, a concrete effect wall can be amazing. Soft gray-beige tones with gentle texture can make a room feel modern and grounded. It looks best behind a TV wall, in a home office, or in a minimalist living room with clean furniture lines. Now let's match ideas to rooms, because the best design is the one that suits the space. For bedrooms, the safest choices are arches, half walls, and soft gradients. Bedrooms need calm.
You want designs that feel like a backdrop, not a distraction. For living rooms, go bolder. Geometric blocks behind the TV, a textured limewash wall, or a clean diagonal split can all create a strong focal point. Living rooms can handle drama because they're social spaces. For kids' rooms, patterns like scallops, mountains, stars, or playful color blocks work beautifully. Just keep the palette soft and consistent so it doesn't feel chaotic. For hallways, vertical stripes and half walls are your best friends. Hallways are often narrow and boring. These tricks add height, structure, and style without making the space feel smaller. Now color, because even the best design can look wrong with the wrong palette. If you want a warm, calming look, combine warm white with sage and a clay or terracotta accent. If you want modern neutral, go off-white, grayish, and charcoal. For a moody luxury vibe, deep teal or forest green with warm beige is unbeatable. And if you want fresh and clean, soft white with dusty blue and sand tones looks bright but still cozy. And finally, the difference between DIY wall and designer wall comes down to a few simple habits. Keep your color count low, 2 or 3 maximum on one wall. Use matte finishes for a soft modern look or eggshell in high-traffic areas where you need wipeability. Make your shapes big enough to read from across the room.
And most importantly, be intentional with placement. Paint designs where they frame furniture, mirrors, beds, desks, or shelves. Because the goal isn't just to paint a wall. The goal is to make the room feel designed. So if you had to pick just one wall to upgrade, where would you start? The bedroom, the living room, or the hallway?